Mental health is an important dimension of life, yet a subject mired in misunderstanding and stigma. In the modern pace of life, many struggle with mental health challenges, often in silence due to lack of awareness, lack of support, or fear of judgment. Problems with one's mental health can happen to anyone regardless of age, gender, or background, and sometimes have far-reaching effects on individuals, family, and communities. While mental health is equally important, it has often been given less priority compared to physical health, which creates a gap in understanding, support, and resources. Recognizing these urgent needs, our group developed a persuasive poster to bring awareness about mental health and create a more open and sensitive discussion of the issue. The poster aimed to educate, inspire, and empower the audience by making them understand the need to prioritize their mental health and seek necessary. We wanted to create a poster that would break down barriers in understanding mental health and cultivate a sense of hope and community through thoughtful design and carefully chosen message and evidence-based information. The poster used a mix of striking graphic, a memorable slogan, and information-based content to stimulate both an emotional and intellectual reaction from the viewers. This design aimed at appealing to a wide group of individuals, including people who had been personally affected by mental health and those people who did not have a clue about the problems others face. This report explains the importance, causes, and the ways to overcome this issue. Next, targets audience, persuasive tactics, and persuasive techniques. So first is the importance of mental health. One of the importance is decision-making ability. Good mental health is important for clear and effective decision-making. A healthy mind helps people think rationally, weigh their options, and make informed choices. It enhances focus, reasoning, and problem-solving abilities, which are crucial in personal and professional settings. On the other hand, poor mental health such as anxiety or depression, cloud judgment leads to impulsive decisions or makes even simple choices overwhelming. This will help people to be confident and clear in their decision-making ability. Next is coping with stress. Mental health is important to help an individual manage and put up with stress. Good mental health provides emotional stability, resilience, and the ability to adapt to life's ups and downs. It also helps in employing healthy coping mechanisms such as problem solving, seeking support, or practicing mindfulness. On the other hand, poor mental health might heighten stress, leading one to feeling of overwhelm, burnout, or even physical health problems. Good mental health enables people to cope with stress positively and maintain harmony in their life. And the last one is building relationship. Healthy relationship require good communication, empathy, and emotional contact, all positively influenced by good mental health. When people take care of their mental health, they are better able to communicate their thoughts and feelings clearly, understand the emotions of others, and work out conflicts in a constructive manner. Good mental health enhances one's self-awareness and self-esteem, which is important for building trust and intimacy. Poor mental health, on the other hand, can result in isolation, misunderstandings, and an inability to handle relationships. By taking care of their mental health, people can develop meaningful, supportive, and long-lasting relationships.
Mental health is an important part of our life, and many people take care of our mental health. Today, like meditation or journaling, can make us feel calmer and more in control of our emotions.
Target audience for our poster is all age because disorder can also occur in children and teenagers. This is because the cause of mental disorders does not only come from major problems such as financial problems faced by those who are married or have a lot of responsibilities. Teenagers also suffer from mental problems due to insults or words that can hurt their feelings of those around them. Body shaming at school and pressure in studies also a factor for them to face mental disorders. Therefore, children who feel alone when there are no friends or family to treat their wants or frustration also have a high potential to have a mental disorders. This poster is addressed to all because we want to convey that every human being needs strong mental health and a place to express their sad feeling without taking an aspect such as gender, age, or responsibilities.
This poster is all about motivating people. So this poster uses three powerful persuasive tactics, which is repetition, call to action, and storytelling that connect with people and inspire them to take action. Alright, the first thing is repetition. The phrase your mental health is matter is repeated over and over in this poster and as a title as well. Why? Because repetition makes sure we don't just read the words, we feel them. It's a reminder, loud and clear. Mental health is important. Then there's another phase which is remember you are not alone. These words like a friend is comforting hand on your shoulder, reminding that no one has to go through life's struggle in isolation. So the repetition sticks with you, reinforcing the message even after you walked away. And that is why in this poster we are making sure the repetition is an important aspect as a persuasive thing. So this is a call to action is in this poster. Take the first step today. It's short, it's bold, and it's all about action. It tells you don't wait, start now. But it doesn't stop there in this poster. The poster provides practical help like a phone number. So if you see there's a phone number I mentioned and then it is to make that the first step easy. The second thing is the line seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness. Flips the script on stigma. It makes reaching out feels empowering, not shameful. So basically, call to action we are mainly focusing here is because when a person is realized that something is going through, so we are making sure through this poster that the person is don't stop over there. He is taking some action to prevent from the challenges. So that is why we mentioned some points on phone number so that people can contact them. And then the most important part, that phone number is based on organization called WOM. So they are the most important organization in terms of people's health, so especially mental health. Next is about storytelling. Then the quote, I felt lost but their guidance helped me reclaim my life. This is more than just a word. It sparks of hope. It tells anyone struggling, if they found their way, so can you. So which means what it's basically telling is when you wanted to motivate someone who are basically facing mental health challenges, you cannot simply tell them. You have to tell them as evidence like storytelling. So that's what we mentioned in this poster, which is the phrase I felt lost. So here what they mean is a person who is already facing through the mental health phases and now is prevented is because that person is actually seek help from others, so that they prevented. So this phrase we use as an important aspect as a storytelling, so that the people who see this poster feel motivated and then they also follow the same thing.
Hi, my name is Mipashni Chandrasevan. My metric number is 299-213. So today, basically, I would like to explain persuasive strategies that has been used to overcome mental health issues by the implementation of ethos, pathos, and logos. So first of all, we have three principles, which is ethos, pathos, and logos. So first of all, ethos. What is ethos? So ethos is basically what we meant is like it's build trust and also credibility. Like for example, campaigns are the top listed strategies that has been used in order to overcome the issues, right? Like we will obviously consider campaigns, for example, like mental health campaigns, awareness campaign, in order to like overcome the issues. So campaigns, they also have to like consider of the cultural values, and then they also should know who is their targeted audience. For example, what we learn in persuasive communication, we will have our targeted audience to send the message to the right audience. So in order to like in a mental health issue overcome, we have to overcome issues. Who should we have to like keep as a targeted audience? So our targeted audience will be always the individual who are suffering in the mental health issues. So that's how we see. And also ethos, like it also implies the understanding of shares value, practice, and also the beliefs that shapes how different people has think about mental health. Like different people have different opinions about mental health, right? So ethos also involves the knowledge of how mental health can be like defined and also viewed. By campaign also has the ethos where it can build the trust and also the credibility, and it approached the argument that ethos provides a framework on how understand and relate people with other origins as well. So this poster can bring a change to the people like who are going through actually mental health problems by applying the fact of ethos, because it's being very credibility. Second, pathos. So what is pathos? Pathos is an emotional appeals. Like pathos is like emotional connection. When we as a victim or an individual who are suffering from mental health probably will feel very low, lack of motivation and everything. Pathos as an emotional support, any of us we can give a moral support to the people who are going through a very bad mental health state. For example, like you are just giving a word, like you are not alone, you are giving some motivational quotes, or like you are making them feel very support, that you will feel they won't be like very nervous, or they won't be like very scared or anything, because they will feel like they got something, somebody is there for them. Like emotionally you are supporting them, like just say like you're not alone, cheer up, do things. Like when you are keep on motivating people who are going through some mental health problems, they will take an initiative to step out of their comfort zone, and also they try to be like overcome the issues. And it's one of the good way, because sometimes certain words, even though it's from a small word, for example you're saying I'm there for you, I'm there for you might be looks a very simple word, but emotionally it will help them to overcome certain issues like that. Like it can makes them to like move on to a better days. So that's how pathos works, when you help them to motivationally help them to be there for them emotionally, to be there always for them. So that's how pathos usually works in mental health things. So we can usually send quotes, motivational phrases, like you are just telling them that we can sort it out. Any small words or any one few words, it really can help them actually. So that's what pathos is for. Logos. So you can see logos itself, you can see that it's logic. So what is logic all about? Logic is like when we are argumenting or talking about certain issue with facts based, research based, and also evidence based. For example, you are a very logical person, like you are thinking that things are working in logic ways. You are finding things in very logic. Facts, you are talking with facts. We are not talking with like our own mind or our own concept, our own thoughts. We have facts, it has been proven scientifically and everything. So that's how we see logos. So for example, that one of the data, like it shows 1 in 5 adults faces the mental health issues, and over 10,000 individuals has helped their 85% reported positive outcomes, which is, it has been proven that we are like people are talking by having by having facts with themselves. So obviously their arguments can be stand there for strong, because literally you have something that you are talking about something. So obviously you have something, facts that can show as a proof. You can be shown as a proof that this is happening. You are not bringing up your own concept and everything. So for example, like we will give suggestion like persuasive strategies that can be used under in logos. For example, you are giving out practical ideas. For example, get a good sleep. A good sleep actually really helps you a lot, because when you have very good sleep, your mind will be very calm. You will feel very relaxed. You will be feel very fresh. You won't be thinking out much, because that will be the only time that you will be in deep sleep. You won't be thinking out anything. It will be the time for you to be calm and relax yourself. So a good sleep actually is really important to overcome a mental health issues, because when we are sleeping, right, we tend to not think about anything. We will be we just sleep, so we don't have to be think a lot. We won't be we will be you don't have to worry about much. You won't be having sleep derived or anything like that. And also food actually plays a big role. It has been scientifically proven actually, because in food you should have a balanced diet food. For example, you're having a balanced diet food, and then you should be implemented in your daily life. For example, you have to take intake of more vegetables and fruit. It's really good for health. Compare, for example, you are a person who are taking more into snacks, caffeine, sugary fruits, everything like that. It will give you craving satisfied. You will be craving satisfied, you will be happy and everything. But there is a consequences where you will be maybe you're taking it too much, right? You're having it too much of intakes of sugary foods and everything. Your weight can be gained. Okay, once your weight can be gained, certain people, they'll have the inferiority complex. They'll feel very insecure of how they are physically being eat. So it will also cause a mental health problem for you, because you started to overthink, you started to worry, you started to be insecure. Emotionally, it will make you very down. So by having a healthy food, you will be very happy when you have a very healthy meal. You have more fruits, more vegetables in your food intakes. It will make you very calm and you'll feel very peace. When certain times it's very understandable, our cravings can't be controlled, so we are tend to have too much of sugary items, food and this and that. But we will not think about the consequences later, that sometimes certain people constantly they will gain weight, so they feel very insecure. They'll feel like, oh, I'm not looking good, I'm not looking like this and that. So it will actually disturb them mentally, which is you don't have to be like that. In order to do these are certain ways of you can be overcome your mental health stress. Follow a good food diet, have a good sleep, go meet out with people actually, because you will like it a lot. Nature plays a very major role here, because nature, certain people, I think majority of them, nature can heals you. The bird sound, the air breeze, maybe a greenery scene, all those things actually heals you. You will feel very calm and very satisfied in your entire busy life. Maybe a nature could actually help you. So these are majority people has been proven that these are the ways could be used. So it's considered as logos, which is a logical way that we can use to overcome the mental health stress. So these are the three principles that has been used, which is ethos, pathos and logos. And we has been, each way has different way of overcoming the issues by ethos or pathos or logos. Ethos is credibility, pathos is emotional, logos in a logical way. So all these three different sections have different way to handle it and overcome the mental health issues. So that's what I would like to present today. Thank you so much.
As a conclusion, we as a human, we can't run from facing mental disorder and maintain our mental health. The factor of having a mental disorder is not because of major problem, but also including small things that not be treated. Loss of love, financial problem, and body shaming can disturb our mental health and could be worse if we can't handle it. So as a solution, we can take an action before something bad happens, such as save an important number for us to contact while we are feeling alone. It helps us feeling better and free from mental health problems.